Is Shinzo Abe a revisionist historian, and all of this trip to Yasukuni and his attempts at changing the nature of the Japanese self-defense forces, what kind of impact is that going to have on relations here in East Asia? We're joined by Mr. Xiyu from the China Institute of International Studies. There are three assertions or reasons that Gao Hong has laid down in that article as to why Shinzo Abe went to Yasukuni. Does any of that necessarily justify the kind of the international condemnation, the anger that it has elicited, not just here in China, but also South Korea and internationally?
Yeah, I think I fully agree with what Gao Hong said, especially the term of interaction between Abe and the right-wing politicians and the neo-nationalism in Japan. However, I want to point one more point. Say, we need to look at all Abe has done on history issue in a broader background. Say, Abe and his cabinet want to remove the institutional arrangement on Japan after World War II. That is designed to prevent Japan from repeating what they have done in history. So the history disputes between China, Japan, South Korea, Japan, or international community in Japan is not only the matter of historical issue, but the matter of the future of Japan, future of Asia, and the future of the peace and stability in this region.
Explain that, because Shinzo Abe claims that whatever restraints were imposed on Japan after 1945, after the Second World War, was a consequence of that time and the actions done by the militaristic aggression done by the Japanese imperialist forces. The world in 2014 is not the world in 1945. His rationale, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, his rationale is that the world has to reflect the world of 2014. Do you believe that that's a rational justification for the way he views history?
Well, nowadays in Japan, I have seen a rising of neo-nationalism. They have set up their own value base to judge what is wrong, what is right. Say, all Japanese has done was right. So no matter it's a war criminal or non-criminals, all Japanese done has right. So the conclusion made by international community after World War II was wrong. All Abe and his cabinet wants to do is to change or the so-called correct the wrong conclusion on Japan in the past. So that is the truth.
The other thing that Gao Hong has pointed out in his article is that despite whatever provocations come from Shinzo Abe and the Japanese government, that will not hinder the peaceful rise of China. I'm just curious as to where does China draw the line between having an effective response to what Shinzo Abe is doing, because you can't be seen to be not responding to what he's doing, at the same time not give the impression to the rest of the world that China's path is moving away from a peaceful rise.
I'm afraid I have a little different views from the Gao Hong. Basically, China has determined to pursue the peaceful development path, no matter what Japan has done or will do. We will continue our peaceful development policy and strategy. However, our peaceful development need a peaceful and a stable external environment. Unfortunately, all Abe has done is damage the stable and peaceful environment. So China wants to stand with the international community to maintain, to keep the stable and peaceful international environment so that all countries, including Japan, can continue to enjoy the peaceful development.
All right. Right now, unfortunately, though, that is not happening. For whatever reason, it's not happening. But thanks for joining us, Xiyu from the China Institute of International Studies, and explaining the issues at stake and how the geopolitics of this region is likely to play out as a result of this rightward turn in Japanese politics and the moves from Shinzo Abe and his government. Meanwhile,